Hello YouTubers, Digging Norway checking in. I'm leaving tomorrow for the Czech Republic. Just wanted to say hello. I've been very sick the last 4 days, and I blame it on malnutrition. When you hunt for long days on cold fields, it's important that you get enough vitamins, also the fluid ones. And I certainly didn't have enough time to get enough of those. So I'm getting better and better actually as I prepare. Let's have a look at the finds from Fredrikstad. Some of them are still in oil, some of them are older finds, but I'll show you a couple of the goodies. Now this I thought was a button, but it's obviously not, and it's really cool. You can see it's a cross and it's holes. It's hollow. This is probably something attached to a ring that I found in the area. Not this one, but something similar. What they would do is that they would take something like this of bronze or copper, and they would attach a more precious metal to it to make it look more nice. As you remember, we did find a lot of buttons. This one is cool. Can you see the flower? Same with this, indicating early 18th century and beyond. This one is cool. It's a rose, it's a carved out rose. A lot of buttons, but many of them are really hard to preserve and to make nice. They're like copper coins. Normally they don't show up very well at all. And then we had the small mystery coin. We don't know what this is yet. It might be a royalin. I don't know. It needs more time. Kjetil was inconclusive about that one. As I indicated when I found them, they would be a bitch to clean, and they turned out to be. This one was completely covered in black sulfite, almost like a patina. I had to use all the tricks in the book. First I used all the sulfide acid, then I went over to pure ammonia, then I went over to baking soda, and then I scrubbed it with toothpaste. And that goes for this one as well. It was completely black. And one day I will try to make them a little bit better. But as you can see, this one has lost its natural shine completely. It's much too bright and white, and it's supposed to be more like this. So that's the silvers. But why are we going where we are going? Let me give you some background. Back to the map. Fredrikstad was situated here on the coast, and it was important for the king in Denmark because it made him, it gave him able to tax trade from this iceberg of a monkey island country. So I mean, you have to remember, Norway never played a very important role in the history of Europe. Sweden and Denmark did. But now we're moving to the center of Europe. That's where it all happens. Here we have the Romans, Napoleon. Two world wars originated from here. One industrial revolution. That's modern history. We're going to the center of it all, to the Czech Republic, to Kolin. And why should we go to Kolin? Well, except from there's a nice American guy there who runs a detecting tour operation. We've also managed to find ourselves another Fredrick. Can you believe it? It's not the same Fredricks that we've been talking about. This guy is probably German. Fredrick II, also known as Fredrick the Great, Fredrich der Große. He played a role in the town we're going. We're going to Kolin. And in 1757, in part of the 7 Years' War, there was a battle at Kolin. And maybe we might find some relics from that battle. Who knows? But that's also regarded modern history. What we can find is hammered coins. And one little secret, Fredrick the Great, people were not so sure about his sexual orientation, and this is always exciting for historians and for others. Look, they have their own chapter regarding his sexuality. they speculate in him being gay. So maybe one of my tasks is to find the rests or the relics of his anal beads. You never know. So, we're definitely moving from this periphery, this cold outskirts of poor people, to where the richness and the rich and where everything happened. Where you had the kings, the queens, the battles, the castles, the fortresses, everything was here. And this Kolin city is close to a river, and it has fields everywhere surrounding the city. And these fields we're gonna hunt. They are everywhere. So this is gonna be a fantastic week. I'm leaving tomorrow morning. Just need to get my health up to speed. Working on it. And to all you new subscribers, welcome to the channel of Bear Detecting and Foolish Talk. And to you old timers, I hope to see you down in Kolin. And I'll show you some nice finds, hopefully. And they have the best bear in the world. So how can this fail? See you in a couple of days. Digging Norway checking out. And have a nice day, everybody.